I recently came across a video about how to speak more clearly, and today I'm going to be going more into it. And so firstly is the challenge of thinking and speaking on the spot. And basically when we receive an unexpected question, our brain panics since it can open too many ideas, and that can cause rambling or freezing. And it also creates frustration and embarrassment. And I remember when my teacher asked me an unexpected question, which was, if you were a tribe member, would you agree with colonialism or not? And it shocked me because I wasn't really prepared for the question, and it was quite, I guess, it's quite controversial, and I wasn't really too sure how to answer it. And so it shows the importance of framework in communication, and we can provide a mental structure in our brain to fall back on when we're unprepared. And it also prevents our brain from falling into panic. And so you could think, you could answer it with, you could think about the family and individual life, and about the fate of the tribe, and also about the cultural identity. And if you have a structure in your mind, it drastically improves the way you speak, and also increases the clarity for the viewer, and it makes it easier for them to understand. And so an example of a framework that is good to use is the 3-2-1 framework. And I mean, you can have any framework, but as long as it works for you. But this one is quite a good one, since you can split it first into 3 steps, and break it down into basically 3 topics. And so it could be, like I said before, firstly the individual and family life, then the fate of the tribe, and then also the cultural identity. And you can also give 2 types, so basically put each topic into 2 approaches. And so for the first one, you could say, so for the first one, which is your family and individual life, you could talk about whether you're a tribe leader or just an ordinary citizen. Then for the second one, which is the fate of the tribe, you could talk about how if you're a weak tribe and you're always targeted by other ones, or if you're a strong one, which doesn't really ever get attacked. And then finally, you could also talk about the cultural identity, which is basically what the Western people think about African culture, and what the local people in your tribe think about it. And then finally, give one thing, and it's basically like a conclusion or a summary, or like a key point that you think. And you can do your own research and put your own opinion into it. And another example, if you wanted to talk about how good travel is, you could talk about, firstly, it's quite simple, since you just plan it, then you can book it, and then you just go. And then the 2 things can be regional travel and international travel. And then finally, you can talk about how travel is a good thing, since you can go anywhere. And finally is practical application. And if you have this structure, I mean, it's not effective immediately. You have to practice it until you, I guess, use it well, and you can immediately put your thoughts into this framework. And eventually you'll be able to respond to anything logically with confidence, even if you have no preparation beforehand. Thank you for listening.